Yeah, this is verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Then I will know the sorry. Then I will know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured, break in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. And that's dealing with the Roman Empire. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before, and the 10 horns dealing with the EU, known as the European Union, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, and the other that's talking about is dealing with America, and before whom 3 fell, because they even like taught you that in like in Esau school systems, dealing with the whole I forgot what it's called, the Revolutionary War, with the whole the whole war between the French, and the Spanish, and the British, if I'm not mistaken, and that's in the 20th verse. That's what it's talking about right here. And of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. That's talking about America. And it's like verse 21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. Even at the establishment of this whole nation, it was taken by blood, and just complete treachery, and deceit, dealing with the northern tribes, Gad, Reuben, Issachar, it was taken by blood, and in dealing with slavery, even up, even up until this day, that we are completely conquered, by this devil, man, as a nation, just people are destroyed, just completely, in the worst case scenario, like the elder, that's what I'm gonna be saying, and and that's pretty much, what it, it talks about, in the 21 verse, of the same horn, making war with the saints and prevailed against them, that, that this nation, this nation has, still, has us, in captivity, and just, it was built, like literally off the blood, sweat, and tears, of mainly our people. Verse 22, until the ancient of days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. And this is the main point, that I mainly want to focus upon, because see, as at a certain point in time, these prophecies, it's supposed to manifest, exactly how the Lord, deems them, to manifest, and these things, are given for a time, but, it may feel like a long time, but nonetheless, it's going to happen, and we're coming into a time to where the saints is going to take the kingdom, man, 22nd verse. Until the ancient of days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possess the kingdom. And that's pretty much the main point that I want to bring. But see, these things, are manifesting, and Jake claims how much they know the Bible, they believe in the Most High, this and that, but Jake, are not really discerning the times that they're living in, and nonetheless, ultimately, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, has blocked their understanding, to understand, for them to receive this. But this is Second Ezra, chapter 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonders, and powerful works, and endings, and effects, and signs, man. We're seeing this place, crumble, man. We're seeing this devil, constantly, lose his grip. This whole, this whole, this whole system is just fucking, dwindling down the drain, man. His economy is dwindling, and they're telling you, by the start of next year, 2023, all hell's going to break loose, man. They're telling you about, 150,000, jobs are going to be just, like obsolete, for workers. You know what I'm saying? And a great recession, is highly expected in like the next coming, weeks or month. Everything is leading towards the end of this place, man. And ultimately, the saints of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua taking the kingdom, man. Like we just read in Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And we're at the end, like we just read in 2 Ezra chapter 9, to where the end is being made manifest, man. These specific visions are made manifest to be at the end, man. And, to further, prove how much more we're at the end, this is 2 Ezra. This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So who's in power, right now? Esau. And see, the time, is coming to where, Jacob is, getting ready to rise up, man. Mainly through the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, and, through, those individuals, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is going to raise them up as a superior force upon the planet, man. For them to take, to be made, compatible, for the taking of this place, man. The taking of this kingdom, man. Brother's gonna be, just reinforced with superior power from the heavens, man, from Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, man, that the world has never seen ever upon the face of the earth, man. And this is real life. This is all proven all through the scriptures, man. And this is getting ready to happen very soon. just, more and more prophecies have to manifest, you know, before this time comes. But nonetheless, we are very near, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshai, has told us, to look out for signs, to measure the times diligently, and we're seeing these things, man. We're seeing everything, line up according to prophecy, as, how he's spoken it, before, and we're seeing and understanding how these things are truly faithful and true, and that makes us to believe that these things, are truly getting ready to be, to be made manifest, especially the downfall of this place and the rise, of our nation, man, in his second return, in the establishment of his kingdom. I'm going to end with the 22nd verse in Daniel. I just want to make this short and quick to the point. This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 22. Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. And that's pretty much the main points that I want to bring up for this lesson. It's Lord willing that all you brothers and sisters find satisfying. Until next time, I say shalom.